Hi everybody. Hello, good morning. Who's joining us on this lovely Wednesday morning? I say lovely, it's a little bit overcast, but it's not a weather report. How's everybody? So I'm going to talk about the quote, but I can't help but, good morning Howard, can't help but talk about coincidences as well. Because, good morning Claire as well, there's no such thing as coincidences, but it's funny when they happen, you kind of think, maybe. Morning Edna, morning Joe, good morning Rob, hi to everybody. So first coincidence, morning Vicky, is my cousin. My cousin's going in for an operation. He's going to get his kidney replaced, and the best person to give him a kidney is his sister. So my two cousins are going in for an operation, which is a mammoth thing, quite a scary thing as well. So wish them all the best. But on the day that they're going in, my cousin, it's also my other cousin's birthday, and it's also my auntie's birthday. And you just think, well, it's a big day for coincidences and things like that. And which then brings us on to, good morning Fiona, loads of people joining us, this is great, wow, 14 people already. That brings us on to the other coincidence, which happened kind of yesterday. Good morning everybody. So I was reading my book, Ikigai. This is the one that Kumi sent in. And the next chapter, says here, is there. It says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I love that quote. So I came across that quote. Phil says, wow, I hope all goes okay for them. Yes, obviously me too as well. I came across a quote maybe a couple of weeks ago when I was looking through quotes, and I liked the quote so much so that I wrote it down in my special notes, and I thought I want to look into that. And then suddenly it pops up in this book. Now I know I'm learning about resilience and stuff, but I guess this book isn't really about resilience. Fiona says, hope all goes well. Yes, I'm passing this on to my mum as well. Nice to see you, Mel, joining us. Then, yesterday, I look at the quotes for the next day, and today's quote is, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. I thought, that's the same quote as that's my next chapter that I'm going to read. So today is a very special day for that. And then, good morning Marie, then I connect with somebody on LinkedIn. I think I was all connected, but they messaged me after a long time. And I messaged back, and then they said, thought about you the other day, Steve. I've been reading this book. And they sent me a link to the book, and I didn't know what the book was, and I clicked on the link, and it sent me through to Amazon, and the book was called What Doesn't Kill Us. And I was like, wow, that's 3 times. And I think when a coincidence happens 3 times, there's like certain powers in the universe. Right, so anyway, back to the quote, which is, that which does not kill us makes us stronger, by the name is Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche. Something along those lines. So, finally, what does that mean to us? What does that mean to you? So, I'm just going to go straight in there and go through a few of my journey recollections. What doesn't kill me? So, I nearly died. I nearly died in 2002. Did it make me stronger? Not at the time. No, it made me very weak because I nearly died. That's the whole thing. Deb says, morning Steve, coincidence. Wonderful, I hope for all the right reasons. Yes, and that's the thing, isn't it? Things happen. Can I just go on coincidences? So there's no such thing as coincidence. Coincidences, as in millions of things happen throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, the year. Millions and millions and millions of things. Suddenly, sometimes, some of them all happen, 3 of them or 2 of them happen at the same time, and you go, oh, wow, isn't that a coincidence? Not really. If you think about all the other things that haven't happened, all the other coincidences that haven't happened. So that's why I don't believe in coincidences. However, sometimes there's a little bit of a question. So, nearly died, not good, didn't get stronger. However, what did I get from nearly dying? Were the learnings. And we're gonna mention the wave of resilience again. Let's mention it now, because that's what happens. So, we talked about it. 26th of July is our coincidences date. Okay, the wave of resilience, you go through, you have the shock, the denial, the anger, the sharing, the rock bottom. You go through acceptance, you take action, and then you come up to moving forward and self-actualization. If you do it correctly, then you will end up higher than you were before. What doesn't kill us makes us actually stronger. As long as you go through the wave of resilience, as long as you take acceptance, take action, you learn from your experiences, you learn from your mistakes, you learn from your adversity. As long as you understand what's going on, you can end up higher than you were before. Think about redundancies that happened, adversities, all sorts of things. And so back to me. Yes, for my accident, I came out stronger. All the things that I was doing before, all the goal setting that I was doing, all the benchmarking, all the training that I was doing as an athlete. I wasn't really an athlete, I ran for a hobby, but suddenly all the physio that I had done, I then knew what to do. I studied yoga, I studied things like that suddenly I got better at, I guess. I used more, I understood what I was using it for. I was an engineer, and so I used that to help me through my rehabilitation, to create things, to help my progress. Bring that into being an athlete. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. So the hard training sessions is what I'm thinking about. The times when I was on my knees and sweating and under breath and pushing myself physically. Of course, it didn't kill me, but it certainly made me a lot stronger physically, so that I could become a world champion. Bring that on to present day now. We're all going through this lockdown, this COVID-19. Sadly, there's some people that will not survive it. One, they will pass on. They will actually die. But also, I'm thinking about in the business sense, there's certain businesses that are closing down. They can't survive. However, we're talking about the ones that have survived, the ones that have made them stronger. They've adapted and adopted. They've changed their ways. Restaurants, instead of serving food inside, they've become takeaway outlets. They've had to adapt and adopt. There's manufacturing companies that are manufacturing things differently. They're not doing the normal stuff. They're making screens, for example, for all the shops, because every shop needs a screen, and pubs and restaurants. So they've adapted and they've adopted. So the coronavirus hasn't killed them, nearly did, their business in a sense, but it's made them stronger because they've adapted. A lot of people, good morning Caroline, a lot of people are doing things online now. I myself. So much as I love to stand on the stage, COVID-19 has killed that. Thank you. So I've had to adapt and adopt, and now I present online. My workshops, instead of face-to-face, I do online. I do through Zooms, I do through webinars. So I hadn't done that before. There was no need. So in a sense, it's made me stronger. Maybe not yet, but let's say next year when I'm on the stage and I'm doing online and I've got an e-learning course, then that's definitely made me stronger. So possibly not at the moment, but it will do in the end. Mel says, this would be Darwin for business. Yes, Darwin, absolutely. Love this quote. Yeah, I love this quote as well, Denise. It's a really nice one. Fiona says, you have to evolve hard. You do. You have to do it very quickly sometimes, don't you? Darwin, yes, as in what was that? The quote, something like the strongest survive. And that's what happens. It is about adapting and adopting. It's about not dying, not letting your business die, and working out how you can survive, because you need to survive. We need to look for the positive in what is a terrible situation with coronavirus. Yes, we do, and it is challenging, very challenging. Anna is joining us. Good morning, Anna. So Anna, I'm going to be chatting to next week. Is it Anna? And we're going to do a podcast sometime, so that'd be really good. And I have an egg timer. We're just coming up to the egg timer, so I'm going to finish now here. But you can always watch on the replay, Anna, so that'd be really good. Right. So please keep putting in the chat what that means to you. Have you been through hell and back, and have you survived in your business or physically in your life? All sorts of things. So the quote is, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. Great quote, and I think we could talk a lot about it. It definitely relates a lot to me about what I've been through. Churchill quote, don't let a good crisis go to waste. Yeah, typical Churchill, that, isn't it? And Hannah says, what doesn't kill us makes us more adaptable to survive. Yes, adaptable and adaptable, that's what we have to do. My egg timer is out, I've got to go. Lovely chat, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock, as always. So stay safe and keep well.